Hello YouTubers, it's Mr. Zix, Army, Ziki, or whatever you may call me. I'm going to talk about my Psyframes. Psyframes, what do they do? Actually, they counter another one's deck. Why are you playing them? Because I enjoy actually playing without a field, with actually my grave, my banished field. That's what I actually like to do. And why are you being annoying? This is actually not really playing annoying, this is actually trying to get your advantage as soon as possible in the way you want it, but it's on a hard niveau. So this is my deck. I have one other deck than actually all the other decks. I must say there are still other decks that can be better than this one. But still, I enjoy this one more because it has more searches. So I already tested Galaxy with Psyframes. I already tested Box of Friends with Psyframes. I already tested Rabbit with Psyframes. I already tested Yosenju with Psyframes over an span of 3 or 4 days. This build is the Rai Mei Psyframe build. For those who don't know what Rai Mei is, this is Rai Mei. What does she do? Is, okay, you can add one light level 2 or lower monster from your deck to your hand. All alphas, from alpha till Espelon, they are level 1 or 2 light monsters. So I can search it. The only bad thing about Rai Mei is when she's destroyed by Belf. That's just one thing that you hate. That actually isn't good. Also, the newer decks, Rai Mei isn't really the card you actually want in your deck, but at the moment for the TCG, it can still give you an advantage. Unless you are playing against eccentric decks. That's annoying, just annoying. But yeah, this is my build. 2 times the vanilla Psyframe driver, 3 times alpha to get a search, 3 times beta to defend my life points for 1 turn. Actually, 3 times you can actually defend the attack of your opponent. It's an important card. 3 times gamma. It's also an important card to actually cancel an effect. So he can special summon or he can synchro summon or blah 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 in the further doing of what he's going to do. But that's a situational card, I think. Psyframe Delta is the spell counter of the deck, negate and destroy. Then we have Espelon, the trap counter. I only run 1 because that's all you need. If you are running 3, then you're playing against Burning Abyss. That's just, Espelon is a Burning Abyss counter in my eyes. Or all the decks that run trap heavy. Then for the second row, 3 card cardies for the draw power. Rai Mei, yeah, for that search actually, but I don't really play it unless I have a beta on hand or I have nothing else actually to lose at that point. Or I have already 2 synchros or 1 synchro on the field where I actually can get the advantage of actually the card that I need to search. Maxi, 2 times. Yeah, Maxi is draw power for special summon, cancelers hit special summon thing. Psyframe circuit 3 times for actually synchroing in my opponent's turn. 3 times Field Zone. First I actually thought Field Zone wasn't the card I actually needed. But then I thought I can actually get faster to Zeta or Omega. But I have also other cards that I am interested to put in this deck. So field zone is from banish zone sent to the graveyard to synchro zone for that monster, psychic monster. Then psychic pot. I don't really think I need to explain psychic pot, and I don't really need to say that probably psychic pot is going out of my deck. Having that 800 payment of getting 2 psychic monsters from your deck to your hand is awesome if you are playing on overload. If you are actually playing on synchro, I don't really think psychic pot is needed. Like Omega sends already 1 from your banish zone to your graveyard, and you don't really have the recursion of banishing to actually trigger psychic pot if you have it on your first turn with the circuit. Still, I think there are better cards to actually put in there. For example, Psychic Trigger. I'm searching still for Psychic Trigger to test it. But yeah, I would actually change Psychic Pot to Psychic Trigger. But at the moment, this is the deck profile I have and the cost that I have. Then for spells, further, 1 Pot of Duality. Maybe I'm going to change with the Pot of Duality to 2, but that's not sure at the moment. Soul Charge, why? Actually another way to actually get an easy Omega on the field. That's just the reason. Then Raigeki, boom, the field of your opponent. Dark Hole, boom, the field of your opponent. Psyframe Overload, oh, put card face down in banish zone. I love that card. And also a search for one of my betas and gammas and blah blah blah. Then for last card I have Torrential Tribute. Torrential Tribute is another boom chakalaka. This is my deck. I'm not going to go into my synchro deck because it isn't finished, but I think this is the most finished deck in my personality of thinking that I want to run this deck. I hope you enjoy it. I will do a tech talk about the other decks that I have tested later on this week. But at the moment, this is the first actually build that I actually enjoy playing. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I see you later. Thanks for watching and subscribe.